What's up, Jonah? So, yesterday and today we're super busy in the shop. We were doing some work on a truck that we're likely to be using for taking all of our stuff out to Wasteland Weekend next year. It just general maintenance that need to be done anyway. So, I was helping my friend Ronnie work on this truck, and and then I've been like looking at some of the stuff we have and building out some stuff for our camp, and I wanted to show you some of that. So, take a look. All right, so on top of all the stuff that we're collecting for the Wasteland Weekend like campsite, we're also doing work on our truck that's going to be hauling us out in 2021. This is a 2012 Ford F-150 Raptor, and Ronnie, who's knuckles deep in the engine right now. Ronnie and I are going through. Ronnie's a professional here. Don't be fooled. I'm just lending hands. So we're working on. Ronnie, what'd you say was wrong with the engine?
There's a few things going on here. We have an engine leak, an engine oil leak from the front timing cover. The lower radiator hose, which splices into your engine oil cooler, is leaking a little bit. And then your spark plugs and your spark plug wires need to be replaced. They are due for a tune-up.
Great, gotcha. Yeah, now the other day I went ahead and actually took out this mass airtake sensor and or mass airflow sensor. And I also re-oiled the filter. So I'll go under here and see if we can show it to you. You have that? Are you using the flashlight right now?
No, you can use it.
Ow. Okay, let's go under here. All right, so if you look, Ronnie found, you can see the hose definitely on camera. It's even more noticeable. But there is AC leaking from this AC line, or cool, like the actual refrigerant.
This thing right here.
And we're also seeing a fair amount of what looks to be like an oil leak. Now, let me go further back. So if you look, see if I can kind of hit it. Well, you can see right here there's oil all over this. What'd you call it? Dust cover?
Which?
You said that was a steering dust cover?
Oh, that's a steering rack boot dust cover.
Got it. So right up there you can see where it's really dirty. I'm going to try to flash, like right there where the hot spot of the light is an oil leak. And you said that's coming from what, Ronnie?
The front timing case cover.
Which at first when we initially thought it might be a head gasket cover, which would have been worst case scenario. So happily, it looks like while still an intensive fix, is not going to be nearly as hard or expensive. So, while Ronnie's working on that stuff, here you go, Ronnie.
Yep, thank you.
The other thing I'm going to be working on is this thing. The F-150s from like the 2010 to 2015 era. Hey, look, you can see me. Hi. So these have a problem where they don't lock. They lose their spring. But it's actually a super quick fix. You can do it for basically free. So I'll show you about that in just a second. So this is the trailer that we have to like put all of our stuff on to take everything out to Wasteland. So the fuselage is 12, or like the actual real piece of airplane is 12 feet long. So it's going to go all the way to that toolbox and head to about there. And then we have another like 6 feet on this 18-foot trailer that we can stack stuff. And because we're building that fuselage out of wood, and then we're probably gonna like fiberglass it, we're gonna probably put those 1/3 curved segments up against the original one, so you'll end up with like a bunch of curved pieces going all the way back. And there's like 18 of those, so those will all get stacked on the back. And then all of our stuff that is going to go to Wasteland is actually going to get packed inside the fuselage and capped on both sides, and then we're going to tarp the whole thing. So that's the game plan. There's the truck that's going to be taking us there next year, but as you saw, we're doing a little bit of work on the engine, and I fixed some superfluous cosmetic stuff like the gas flap not being totally closed. Downside to replacing 16 spark plugs on this V8 engine, the cost. Upside, Wasteland Weekend pieces. Well, leave it to Home Depot to send us the wrong order. We ordered 8 pieces of 1/2-inch plywood and 48 1x2x8s, and they sent us 1 sheet of plywood, and the they sent us a bunch of cracked and broken 1x2x8s. Like, there's some that are literally only half long. It's crazy. So, unfortunately, it looks like the fuselage will be delayed a couple days while we get this order repicked up and get the other order dropped off. I mean, I'm used to Home Depot sending, subpar pieces, but this is extra. Okay, so today we're going to try to pick up some hardware for this little arch thing, get that thing put together and kind of see where we need to do repairs. I know on this side we're going to have to kind of retack that corner and maybe do some light rebending of some of these structures. But luckily there were, I don't know if you can see this, come on, get in the frame here. But anyways, I found one of these you can see the yellow one right there. Actually found it on the piece, so I just need to go get 16 of these and I can put this together and we can see what it looks like. Other than that, the other thing that I'm going to do today is start planning out the back wall. So I've got these 1x2s. I saw this really cool trailer video of a dude building his own trailer, and he utilized these 1x2x8s as the support structure that sort of held it in. So it fits really nicely up there. And it's a little on the thin side, but I think, I can experiment with it and just make it work. Just kind of build a lattice structure to cap this thing in. I may need to build some metal, actual metal supports that come off the aluminum and kind of tab in to hold these in place and reinforce them a bit. But we will experiment and design that as we go. Right, mission accomplished. So go ahead and get this thing put together. Let me see if I can get a good angle for building. Dang! I did not realize how big this arch is. It's crazy. It's 11 feet in diameter, but it's freaking cool already. So those 4 posts hold up this whole beam. Now I'm curious. I didn't check the curvature on it. There's a chance that I could flip these and it would actually make it a little more narrow, but we'll see. I'm gonna start it with this one for now. All right. So let's see if we can get this on the beams. Okay, there you go. It definitely needs some serious work done to it. It is bent and beat to crap, but there she is. Looks pretty cool, and may actually be a really interesting piece to use as a center to our courtyard, or maybe just outside the front of the camp to kind of give the front fuselage and do some cool, interesting culty vibes to our camp front. So yeah, either in the courtyard, which if it is, it'd be right in front of this thing or around it, or it'd be on the opposite side of our camp, which would be back that way towards the front. It's part of the entrance. Could be interesting to even flip it on its side and attach it to the fuselage as if it was under construction, we were building out the nose of the plane or something. I don't know. These are all just ideas, but pretty neat, and it's pretty freaking tall. It's 10 feet tall, I think. Yeah, pretty neat. What do you guys think? Should we leave it in the courtyard, or should we put it out at the front? And if we put it in the front, should we make it a nose cap, or should we just drape it with cool culty fabric and all kinds of neat fun flight stuff? I don't know. Send me your thoughts. Oh, so good day. Got a lot of stuff done, but woo, just broke for lunch with Chris. What's up, man? Hey. And I'm having some mapo tofu, and it is spicy. Good stuff. Anyways, for those of you who don't know, Szechuan food is my favorite, and Jonah, I think you owe me 2 meals now because you missed 2 videos, so prepare yourself. Anyways, that's it for me. Jonah, I just wanted to say that your video yesterday was super, super well done. I loved the editing, and I really like that you pushed yourself to be more creative with the edit. I think that's something I could also do too. So maybe we should offline about pushing ourselves to make the content a little more creative. Really, really amazing job on that. And the quote by Marcus Aurelius, excellent. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this Wasteland weekend update and my daily vlog check-in with Jonah. So I'm out, and I will see you tomorrow, Jonah. Don't forget to like, follow us, and subscribe to us on YouTube. It helps us immensely. I mean, we're trying really hard to get to partnership status by the end of the year. So anything you can do to share us, subscribe, and watch our videos, it means the world to Jonah and I. And we look forward to giving you guys more fun stuff to watch. See you later.